So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Rafinha. De Jong. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I have always rated Lucas Hernandez as a hugely talented player who has really benefited from playing alongside some fine defenders in his youth, and now very much reaping those benefits in the way he's moving his game forward.
Okay, interesting. Vitinha. Mbaye tries to play it through. Zaire Emery picks it up now. A real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. A probing pass. Vitinha. It's a searching pass. Zaire Emery. And it's made its way to him. And across it goes. Header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mayulu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the players are pleading, but it's not going to convince him to change his mind now.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And Szczęsny pulls off a sensational save! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And this is Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Lee Kang in. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Mayulu. 30 minutes gone. And it's Vitinha. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Tries to thread one through. Koundé calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yamal. Zabani kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Balde gets a foot in here, and the counter is on. Mbai. Now the ball's gone astray. Christensen was in no mood for any of that. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. It's Pedri. Distributed tidily. And this is Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbai. And it's Zaire Emery. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Gonzalo Ramos.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal. Now, can they get him away? Zabani gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kvaratskhelia. Mayulu. Mayulu's cross. Szczesny gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Front-footed pressing going on here. Mbai. Looking for options for shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong, nicely spread. And he's picked it up out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous.
Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Yamal, well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Hernandez. Kvaratskhelia. Lee Kang-in. Now it's Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that pass isn't the best. Backward it goes. Dani Olmo! No mistake! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Now it's Doué. And a chance! And it's been taken short. Vitinha puts the ball in. Bakula!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Mayulu. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lee Kang-in is offering a wry smile there.
He's got tall. Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Dani Olmo. He's looking wide. Now it's Rafinha. And this is Lewandowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Can he get on the end of this? He is through here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Dani Olmo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.